I feel like this lesson is something that celebrities learn. Maybe they don't learn, but let me say this. I feel like celebrities have this problem. Celebrities meaning that, okay, more people know you from a screen than they do in the personal world, right? When you have that dynamic in life, you probably experienced what I experienced. So let me break down what I experienced. I started posting again, right? And as I'm posting all this miserable shit, the shit that I've been posting, you guys know. Somebody hit me up, a female, hit me up, and in the spirit of kind of like, Jordan, what's wrong? Are you okay? Like, what's going on with you? And she's the only person that I responded to because I knew her in my personal life a long time ago, like 2016. I knew her when I was in love with this other woman. I kind of just wanted to let her know, hey, I'm good, because she was a good woman. Like she was a little girl in my eyes. Like I'm not gonna say too many details because I don't want people to go find her or anything like that. But I just want to say enough to tell the story. So she has both of her parents in her life. She grew up in one house, right? She has childhood friends that she's known since she was 3 years old. Like things that I don't fucking have, things that I've never experienced in another woman. She just graduated from a good college program and she's doing well, like financially. She's making I think the last time I talked to her, she said she's making like $72,000 a year. Okay, drives a Mercedes and shit. Like she's doing good. She's a little bit older than me, but she doesn't have any kids. She's never been married. She's never really been like in a serious relationship. You know what I mean? Not nothing like your life is in my hands, my life is in your hands type shit. You get what I'm saying? And all of my relationships have been like that. Her mom helped me out when I was fucking dating this girl, and that's how I met her. Like I met her through her mom, so I know her peoples. Like I met her dad. I didn't sit down with them during like Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner. I think it was Thanksgiving. We ate Thanksgiving dinner together. Like they welcomed me into the house. Like her mother hits me up every now and then and checks on me and things like that. So with all that being said, right, as I'm posting these things, I kind of wanted her to know, like, hey, I'm good. Like, don't worry about me, because I know you're probably genuinely worried about me. So I hit her up. Come to find out, she likes me for some reason. I say for some reason because she never liked me then. Like even when I was with that toxic ass woman, I was in love with that woman, and she knew the woman was toxic. When we started talking, she was like, yeah, I knew that you was kind of like, her now thing. And when her baby daddy got out of jail, she was going to go back to her baby daddy because she was always talking to the baby daddy's family. And I was just like, well, you never told me that. You never pulled me to the side and tried to, you never liked me then, and you never liked me in between then. You never hit me up, but now you like me. I don't trust this bitch, I ain't gonna lie to you. A couple of things happened that I did not like. For instance, I'm a very strict man. I don't fucking play games, okay? Like, I expect to be respected because I'm going to respect you. And if I'm not respected, I'm gonna let you know in a very serious tone. And when I would do that to her, when I would tell her, look, I don't like what you're doing, and if you're gonna continue to do this to me, then we don't need to talk. Okay? She just like that. Like I'm pretty sure I've said that to her verbatim. And she would tell me, "Oh, you're just so angry. You're just an angry person." Wait, what? You know why she's telling me this? Because she also says, she also points out, "Oh, you haven't posted any angry posts today. You how come you haven't posted anything about hating women and things like that?" Like she'll say that shit at least once a day to me. And it throws me off because it's like, why, first of all, why are we talking about what I'm posting? I don't want to talk about what I'm posting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's talk. Like, let's get to know each other besides what I'm posting, because what I'm posting is a story. I'm telling a story. And if I'm not on that chapter anymore, then I'm not on that chapter anymore. Does that mean that I don't feel it? No. Does that mean that it doesn't exist? No, it still exists. It's still there. Go back in the book and see it. It's still there. Like, what do you want from me? Like, do you want me to be angry? Do you want me to hate women? You know what I mean? Do you want to be the reason that I don't hate women? Right? Do you want me to say, no, I haven't posted anything because you're in my life now and you're so great to me, and you know, I don't hate women anymore because I have you, and like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want? Like, why are you telling me every day or asking me every day, like, oh, I see you haven't posted anything angry. Like, bitch, it's gonna make me post some shit angry. But I don't do it because I don't want to give people, like, a part of my journey is to not react to people, not do things based off what other people do to me, having self-control. And it's hard to do that when you allow people in your circle like that, because I really haven't mastered it yet. I'm in the process, and I'm very sensitive to people that are next to me. So I gotta watch who I let next to me. I wanted to blast that bitch as soon as she did it. Like, I wanted to get on there and be like, la, 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 la. You feel me? But I was like, nah, self-control, self-control. So let's go back to the story. So she did that shit. I would try to tell her about herself, point out like things to her, and she would just say I was an angry person. I didn't like that. That didn't make me feel good. You're throwing what you see on social media back in my face. And you know, because I've talked to you, that, hey, I'm breaking down here. Like, this is real. Like, look at everything that I'm going through. Like, you know, because I'm talking to you every day and I'm letting you in, you know more than what I post on social media. So you know the ins and outs of my child custody case. You know the ins and outs of, like, you know the ins and outs of me by now. Why are you doing that? Don't you think that fucking hurts? Don't you think that bothers me? Don't you think, like, you're in a different position now? Like, you can't play with somebody's heart. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's giving you their fucking heart, don't fucking play with that shit. It's not a game. It doesn't matter if you think it's real or not. That's not how you test it. That's not how you test it. Especially if you're a woman, you don't fucking do that. Because you could get fucking hurt. Period. This ain't a fucking threat. This is the truth. A man can get hurt too. Men get hurt too. You don't fucking test nobody's heart. Okay? Period. Leave that person alone. If you don't believe them, then leave them. If you do not believe them, then leave them. Stop testing people. It's not right. It is not cool. Because when your ass get knocked out, you're gonna cry the victim. And honestly, you're not the victim at that point. You're not. In my opinion, in my world, you're not the fucking victim if you're sitting here poking at somebody and they're telling you, hey, stop poking me. Hey, stop poking me. Hey, leave me alone. Hey, I'm not mentally stable enough for you to be fucking with me like that. Hey, you just saw me break down and lash out over here while you fucking with me. And you keep on fucking with them and they go upside your head, you not a victim. You got what you deserved at that point. Leave that motherfucker alone. So when I realized that I didn't want to open up to her anymore and I didn't want to be intimate with her, I told her. I told her in the best way that I can tell her. And I told her in a text message so that way it couldn't be put on me. And it's funny because she doesn't respond. And a lot of women do this shit, right? A lot of women that I interact with do this shit. They don't respond back in a text message. They like to talk on the phone. My baby mama does this shit. And I realized that these bitches do this shit because they don't want to get caught in they shit. I like to text because I want the fucking proof of what I'm doing and how you're responding to me. And a lot of women that I deal with don't fucking text back to me. They always like to fucking call me. So I text her and I tell her, like, look, like, you know, I don't think we should be intimate anymore, but you know, if you want to help me on another level, or do business, then we can do that, right? And when I cut ties with her, she tried to call me mean. She said I was being mean to her. And her reason was because I wasn't explaining to her why I was cutting her off. I simply told her that she made me uncomfortable and I didn't want to be intimate with her anymore. How the fuck does that mean? And then when I did call, or when she called me and I finally answered, because I wasn't answering her phone calls at first, because I didn't want to, I knew what she was trying to do. She was like, she hung up in my face and she was like, right before she hung up, she was like, oh, you just get off on being mean to people. Okay, good luck with that. Why would you hit up a person that's hurt? Somebody who's posting all this shit on social media, if he's hurt, if he's going through something, he's vulnerable, he's breaking down, he's emotionally just fucked up. And he's telling you that he can't be intimate with you. And he's being nice about it. He's not calling you a bitch, because I wanted to. I didn't. He's not being disrespectful. He's not even making it seem like it's your fault. He's simply saying like, you know, he just doesn't want to be intimate with you. And you're gonna say, oh, you just get off on being mean to people? It feels like you're trying to find a reason not to believe me. She's looking at my post and she's like, oh, this nigga is posting things, like he's posting that he hates women. And I think, like, when women see that, they think, oh, he probably don't like women because he's a bad person, in a way. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you probably don't like women because women are treating you bad because you ain't no good. You get what I'm saying? It's like, this woman is trying to see if I'm a bad person and I'm just trying to play the victim. There we go. Okay, I think this woman is just trying to see if I'm the bad person and maybe I'm just trying to play the victim and blame bitches for something that's really my fault, right? So she's trying to like make up shit in her head. It's such a crazy like reality. It's hard to explain, but this is some real shit that women do. Like, it's some real shit that women do, homie. Real shit. And this is why I post the shit that I post, because women are fucked up and toxic in this way, and it's fucking detrimental to my health. But she did this shit to me, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? I'm being mean? I simply expressed that I was hurt and you told me that I'm being mean. Okay. And you think I get a kick off of being mean. Okay. So guess what I did? I gave in and I called her back and I fucking like had to like blow her phone up just so she can answer, because she really wanted to have the last word. But I don't want that karma in my life, and I don't want her to think that like I get off on being mean to people. That's not the case. I understand how it feels not to have closure after a situation, you know, even though I should care more about my feelings more than hers. But I'm gonna have a daughter one day. I have a little sister that I care about. So I gave in and I explained myself, and she still hasn't tried to fucking right her wrongs or do right by me, you know what I mean? She's just happy that she's talking to me again. And I say all that to just paint the picture and to teach this lesson. It's like, once you put yourself out there and once you become a celebrity, you can't fucking be intimate with your fans, because for one, they're gonna put your celebrity persona in your face. They're gonna shove it in your fucking face and use that shit against you, when that's not the real you. I'm never gonna be what you see me to be on YouTube, on Instagram, or wherever I may be. That's not me. That's just what I show you at the time. You know what I mean? Even though I'm vulnerable, I'm probably the most vulnerable person you're ever gonna fucking meet on these platforms, right? Because that's my niche. That's what I do. I bear all. But as I'm bearing all, understand I'm shedding that and I'm becoming somebody new. So as you see it, I'm changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're never gonna get everything of a person, no matter how much they give you. Even in the personal, like, even if we're sitting face to face, you're never gonna have all of that person. And for two, like, you never really know what a person's true intentions are. Like with her, it's like, what do you really want? You know what I think she really wants? I think she just wants me to get her pregnant. Because she's a little bit older and she doesn't have kids and she knows I'm fertile as fuck. Because that's like, when I mention things like that, she kind of like gets off. Like, ooh, you gonna trap me? Ooh, you gonna do this? And she's like, oh, you just want me to get you pregnant. But when you're dealing with people that don't really know you, that just know you from the screen, you never really know what their true intentions are. And so it's scary. And so that's just a lesson that I learned. Like, I just gotta accept being by myself, you know? Like, or if I am intimate with somebody, it can't be anybody that knows me from YouTube or Instagram, because it's just weird. Like, I want to date somebody who doesn't fucking know me. I want to get to know you and you get to know me. I don't want you to know me already, or, you know, you think that you know me already. Like, it's just fucking weird. So that's my lesson. Oh, okay, I forgot. This is an important piece. And then you get to tell, when you start telling fans shit that you really don't want everybody to fucking know, like, my fear, when I cut her off and she started to act weird, my fear was like, fuck, what if she like starts telling information that I really don't want out yet, right? Because my dumb ass opened up to her. Like, I'm a very open person, and eventually I'm gonna tell the story to you guys, but in my own time, you know? I would hate for somebody to know something about me and release that information before I'm ready for that information to be released. Fucking A. And so that's like a fear that I have to deal with. I don't want to fucking feel that ever again. Ever again. Ever again. So I'm glad I learned this lesson early, before I'm actually a true celebrity, before the whole fucking world knows me, because I'm never going to fucking allow that shit to happen again. Never. Like, I'll probably fuck a fan, you know, but I'll never fucking be intimate with another fucking fan. Sorry. That's out. That's done.